Woman from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise today to offer my amendment to prohibit funding for the bicycle subsidy benefit program at the Department of Interior. I wish I were kidding. The DOI Bicycle Subsidy Benefit Program provides taxpayer dollars to DOI employees and paid student interns or unpaid student volunteers for the purchase, improvements, repair, storage, and/or maintenance of a non-motorized bicycle that is used as a primary means of commuting to and from work, as well as a monthly stipend. Can't make this up. American taxpayers' hard-earned money is being wasted on covering bicycle commuting expenses such as bicycles, bicycle locks, bicycle parking storage, bicycle safety equipment, bicycle improvements or accessories, including reflective lights, racks, bicycle repairs and general maintenance, personal safety and protective equipment, including high visibility safety apparel, headwear, and bicycle gloves, and bicycle share memberships, as well as getting paid to bike to work. DOI employees are going to bike to work because they want to bike to work, not because taxpayers are being forced to shell out $20 a month to federal bureaucrats that participate in this absurd and ridiculous program. Coloradans across my district are struggling right now as they deal with the disastrous effects of Joe Biden's destructive economic policies. The Biden administration has unleashed record inflation on Americans that has decimated our bank and retirement accounts, increased gas prices to record levels, raised utility bills, drove up grocery prices, and made it harder to live for all American people. The primary root cause of this record-breaking inflation was trillions of dollars of wasteful federal spending. This excessive spending has real-life consequences. American families will pay a $8,581 inflation tax over the next year. Currently, 20 million Americans can't even afford to pay their utility bill. We have seen a 4.3% decline in real wages since Biden took office. Americans have lost more than $2 trillion in retirement savings. America is $33 trillion in debt with a $2 trillion a year deficit. And Democrats want us to continue to print money and pay bureaucrats to bike to work when our so-called commander-in-chief doesn't even know how to properly ride one. Maybe we should subsidize some bicycle lessons for the president while we're at it. I urge my colleagues to support my amendment to cut wasteful federal spending by prohibiting funding for the Bicycle Subsidy Benefit Program at the Department of Interior. Mr. Chair, I reserve.
Gentlelady reserves. For what purpose does the gentlelady from Maine seek recognition?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I claim time in opposition to this amendment.
Gentlelady is recognized.
So this amendment would block the Department of Interior from its Bicycle Subsidy Benefit Program, which encourages federal employees to use bicycles and commute to the office. Not unlike many wellness programs that are there available in the public and private sector, this is a good idea for the fresh air, for our personal health, for a whole host of reasons. It's also good for the environment. More of us should be on bicycles instead of occupying a car to commute back and forth to work. The department created this program in response to a 1993 law in which Congress authorizes each agency head to establish a program to encourage employees to use means other than single occupancy motor vehicles to commute to and from work. It's a government-wide program, and this amendment unfairly targets Interior employees. I urge my colleagues to treat all employees fairly. Reject this amendment. I yield back my time.
Gentlelady yields. Gentlelady from Colorado is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, riding a bicycle is great. It's wonderful. Sure, we want fresh air. Sure, we want exercise. It's great for our health, but it's not great for the American taxpayer to subsidize this to bureaucrats. What about Western Colorado? Are we going to subsidize our Bureau of Land Management personnel to ride in horses to work? Do we pay for their feed, for their lot storage? Do we get to pay for all of that as well? It's never ending. And the gentlelady pointed out that this unfairly targets DOI. I'm happy to defund this program in every agency across the federal government. We just happen to be speaking about the Department of Interior right now. Mr. Chair, I urge adoption of my amendment, and I yield.
Gentlelady yields.